Howdy do! I am Snellen. Welcome back to a new Daz video and part 2 of this character from scratch video. If you enjoyed the first part, scratch. If you enjoyed the first part, like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff, just to help out the channel and support me and support the channel, help the channel to grow and all that kind of stuff. I always appreciate that, and that it helps. But your choice, up to you. Just had to say it. So without further ado, let's continue this video and part 2 and head back to Daz Studio. Start with bimbo lips. Yeah. No. 25. Let's see. Let's go with nothing first. Go 25. Just a little bit. That's good. Nothing more than that. Let's see. Cat. That's funny. Lovely lips. I don't see a whole lot of difference. Let's go with one. Just something here. Do something. Cat. Go mouth. Let's see what that does. Mouth. Holy moly, there's a lot there. Mouth widen. Maybe one. Wait, let's go 10% and see how that does. Just a little bit. Why not? Part. I think that's just more expression or whatever you like to call it. So let's see. Okay. There we go. Lower center. Let's go 8. Tiny little bit. Mouth up. Yay! I'm so happy. Purse. Mouth with. Well, how rich does it look? It's okay. Size. Mouth realism. Hello. I can go up on that. Let's go 30. Curve upper. Outer. -10. I think I'm happy with that. And then the nose, I want to have a little bit of a perky nose. A cute little perky nose. Nosa. Let's see. Not wing, not wing, that's just that part. It's the middle part. Not size. Depth. Let's see the tip. Nose tip size. We're gonna go 10. $25. 20. Depth. Let's go -25. Maybe that. Septum width. That's the middle part, I think. I want to have that a little bit wider. 40. Get that up in depth, a little bit more depth. That's good as it is. Let's go angle. Upper depth. Go minus 30 on that. No steep slope. There you go. Bridge slope, not too much. 20. Bump. Let's go tip now I'm starting to get the thing that I want. Ice. Yes. They are good as it is. Brow up. Narrow outer. Outer up. Can always change them, so that's no biggie. Can move them. An ear. Ear's a little bit big, maybe. Length minus 50. Better. Minus 20. I don't want to have it. That's. That's a little too much, maybe. Wrong button. Let's see. Upper. Minus 10 on that. Height. Elf. You can have elf ears if you want, but I'm not gonna go that. way. Body here, well what's that? No. Oh, wrong button again. I think I am about happy with that. All we're gonna do now is to go to muscles, MUS, body muscles, muscular. Well, I have a little bit of that. Let's go 30. Maybe. $20. That seems to be too much. 10. Calves, we're gonna work on those a little bit more. 25. Uh, 25. Go 50, the same as the other one. Just to have some details there. And then we're gonna go MUS again, that's good hair. Fit, FIT, body fitness, there's a lot here. And wait, MUS. We'll go down on that and either use fitness. Let's go 40. On all those. And belly. Belly, belly, belly. We'll go a little bit more. 60. I think I am almost ready. I'm just gonna go with the airbags a little bit more. Downward slope. 50. Like so. Maybe. Maybe 30, maybe. Natural, maybe go down a little. Use that. Let's see. Size, I'm not gonna go bigger. here goes there. Narrow. That's the one I was looking for. $50. Cleavage. Maybe down a little bit. Nah, I think I'm good on that part. I'm gonna look a little bit more natural. Maybe at this slope it's a little bit too much. I think I'm gonna use the other one. Just to see. Go big and see. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it as is. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm pleased with that. I think I'm happy with that, with how it looks. It will look a little bit different once we're in what you say, eye review. So now, let's say we are happy. I am happy with it as it is. So now we can save it. Save the character. All you do is go to File, Save As, and you save it as character preset first. Let's see there, and you say, let's say okay, let's give her a name. Let's see, let's give her a typical Norwegian name for one. Let's say Toldis. Toldes. Typical Norwegian name, Toldis. Just to have her, give her a name. And then you go save. Accept. And it's saving. Give it some time. Gonna have a sip of coffee while we do that. There, it's done. And after that, you go File again, Save As, with the wearable preset. The same. Tool this. Save. Accept. And boom. We should be done. Just gonna get that over here. Get that down here. Like so. Then I'm gonna open it up in the other one, the public beta thing. So see you there. Alright, there we go. We are in this other one. It took some time because there was an update for it. Do that first. Alright, now we can load in the character. So we're gonna load first. We're gonna load in the character. You find it at my library. If you've done anything like I have done, my library and preset, and then character. So load that first, and then wearable. Boom, like so. Now I've loaded up the both character and wearable, and now there you have the base character. don't look at those parts. Those are just here to cover up the private areas. So now we can see how it looks like in. As you can see here, in this public build, it looks a little bit different because of my, I have to use that when you're gonna render out and all that kind of stuff. I have to use this because of my graphic card is so new that Daz doesn't support it yet. So that's why I have to do it like this, because that's just a luxury problem really. As you can see, I have the 5060 and the 5 version. Daz doesn't support that yet. They're working on it, I think. But anyway, let's see how it looks like in iReview. Oh, I'm excited. There you go. It's a little bit choppy because of the 8K texture, and because I'm recording most likely, but it looks great. I'm happy. I like the shape of it already. Let's focus on the head. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that result. Yeah. I'm happy. So now what we can do now is all the fun starts. Now we can start using it and give her makeup and clothing and hair and all that kind of stuff. Bring her to life. So that's what we are going to do right now. So let's see if I'm gonna find some proper clothing first. I have to pause here because I have to remove that part, those parts. So I'm gonna give her some nice proper clothing. There you go. I found some clothing and I added it. So just a pair of jeans and a top, and then we're gonna plan this now to get a dress and give her a pose and expression and make a render out of her and see how it is. So now we can go on makeup and see on that part. I'm gonna go character, Daz. Kind of like, let's see what I can do here. Madison doesn't have a lot. Maybe that one. Let's go with that. No, let's see. Luna. I'm gonna find one. Alright, I found one that works, so let's go with this. I'm gonna go with Luna. I'll find one that works with this texture. I'm just gonna, I can leave that open. So let's go with Luna and materials, array, and start with the brows, maybe. First, I'm gonna do the brows. Eye card, materials, and see. Let's go brown. That's good. So now we're gonna go with Luna. Array, browns. Dark blonde, maybe. Let's see if that is anything. No. Extra shine, no. Let's go lips. Slushy. Plum. I'm gonna go there first, of course. Plum. No, slushy, I meant. A little bit of. I'm not professional at makeup, so I don't know a lot about makeup. But I just do what I think looks good, basically. Gloss. Guess that's fine. Top coat. I don't know what I'm doing, so I guess that's fine. So let's go this maybe. And there you go. That's done. And then go nails. Just give her some nails. Nail color. Then matches that. I think red might be honey. Since she's my honey. A yes. Let's give her. I think I want green eyes. Oh, that's no. Find some good eyes. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, those looks good. I used the Mercia eyes, and then we can add some on her head. Usually that is hair. Let's see what I have here. I think that's free. Just so you know. That's the first one I ever bought. Soft curls. Always keep an eye on the Daz. Always keep an eye on the Daz site, because there's always some campaign stuff. You like now in the holidays, you can get some good quality stuff for free. So always keep an eye out on the main sites. But anyway, let's give it some hair. I think I like that hair, so let's put on that one. And I think I want her blonde. Hair. That's good enough. Done like so. Amber. Let's see. Golden. Shaders. Glossy. Mid maybe. I have no idea what that is, so I'm not gonna mess with that. Default lowest roughness default. I guess. Now let's give her a pose. Find out pose. girly pose. Let's see. There. Wait a second for the PC to work. What am I doing? Minus 30. Like so. And then I think I'm gonna give her some tattoos, maybe. Which are these? These are my personal tattoos that I made myself. So, just so we know, I can, like, say, put on that one. Like so. There is a tattoo that I made. But that may be a little bit too much, maybe. So let's see. That maybe on the side here, on the there. But those, some of them doesn't work on the Genesis 9. Some, it's mostly for 8. No, not for 8, but so not all of them work for 9, but some of them do. But let's see. Where is it? I think I have that's covered here. So now try this one. Didn't work for that one either. That didn't work either. Those works. I know. There we go. I'm gonna have some tattoos on her arm. There. Let's say she had some on her legs and such. So there we go. Now maybe I'll tie a little piece of piercing on some here on her. Let's see if I can find what I want. If there's anything here like it. Yeah, I can have that. Let's see if that's working. No, that's, I want that a little bit up, higher up, but anyway, maybe in the nose, maybe. No, that doesn't look. I didn't like that. I don't want too much. Yeah, that's. I'll let that on her under her lip is good enough. And then I'm happy with that. I can simulate it like so. Let it do its work. Almost done. I'm just gonna get my phone down. I've been looking at my phone while this is doing its stuff. There we go, and it is done its job. We're just gonna fix the poke through. There we go. I think I fixed it. So now we can give her a smile or something. Expression I want to say. Let's see there. See what I can find. A model look. Not that. Part 2. No. That's a good one. Let's see. A little bit of a smile, maybe. 25. Like so. Now it's cut. Oh, look at what we created. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, don't look at the feet because I'm not gonna focus on those. So now all it's left to do is to first give it a background, a backdrop I meant to say, and give some color here. And what you do to do that, if I did it too quickly, you go to environment and go here, go to environment, and then go to there, and you like so. You go to there, and shows backdrop. Boom, and then you can just choose the color, or which color you like. You can even add some texture to it, and you can use the textures as a background as well. But I'm not gonna go into how to do that. So let's see. Like so. So like it goes with the top. So it matches the top kinda, and the lipstick. I like it to match. If you use too much colors, that would just look weird. Like if you have blue lipstick and you have a green top and maybe a blue background, that would just look strange. So gotta have it to match somewhat. So now I'm just gonna give it so we gotta give some light and a camera and such. And to do that, I have a preset, so I'm gonna do that. Scene preset. I have made a base Photoshop setup, so I'm just gonna use that real quick. Boom, like so, and have a spotlight. Real quick, you can see here I have it rectangle, height 300, width 400, no, width 100, and rend off. This is set to 150, 150,000. And this is on 5. And this one is set to the same 300, 100, rectangle, 75,000, 5,000. And this one, you said this is the back. 300, 100, rectangle, 150, and we could go 5,000 as well on that. And let's see, this one is the main light, and let's gonna focus on the character. Gonna use that. A little bit up. Focus on her head. The second one. And always the second one, I like to focus a little bit, not on her head, more maybe a little bit more down on her body. So I had the first one on the head, and the second one I like to have it on the body, and the back one, gonna focus that. Maybe a middle of the body, like the back view, and then you're gonna go on top, zoom out. I'm gonna see hair, position it. I barely see the lines, you can see the dot. Just so it touches the character like so. Same with this one. Get it out a little bit like so. That's fine. And the third one. Like so. And then go to the camera. And our eyes, click on our eyes, left eye, point at camera, and the other eye, right eye, the same, point at camera, except so she's looking at the camera like so, and then camera there. Depth of field. I'm gonna have her somewhat on her nose or face, nose, like something like that. And then I'm gonna go for 4K. Let's go 16 by 16. And there, I think we have it. So now it's all there's left to do is to render it out. We're finally ready, finally done with the character. The only thing I could maybe have a belly piercing or something, but just to give it some detail there, but it's fine. And maybe some jewelry, but I don't have a whole lot of jewelry content, so we're gonna go with as is. I could use some Genesis 8 jewelry and make it fit, but I'm not gonna bother with that. Just a simple render. This is just a simple one, just to test it out and see how it looks. So now I'm pretty happy with the result. Pretty happy with what we've done. So this is the result of making a character. We finally done it. A lot of work, but it's worth it. So this is perfect way to do it. If you're gonna make a what you call it, a story, a visual novel or something, and you gotta make a character for it, this is how you do it. But anyway, let's render it out. Boom. And let's let that do its job. And I will catch up you guys once it is done, and we will see the final result of all this work. And there you go, the render is done. It took about 10 minutes. I rendered it out in 4K, so it took about 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes. So what I'm gonna do now is just to give this a little bit of post work, and we will see the final result. I'm not gonna show you. You have seen me done it a bunch of times, so you know how I usually do it. So yeah, I'm gonna do some post work, and we will see the final results after I have done so. And voila, there is the final result. I just did some post work just to get the color to pop out a little bit more, and a tiny little bit of poke through here down here. So this is the final result of this character. We have made our own character from scratch with nothing. We started with a base character and worked our way up from top to bottom to top, and this is the result from on how to make a character, my way, that is. So I'm pretty happy. There's tons of options, opportunities to do whatever you like. So this is what I felt like doing. So this is what I ended up with. So I'm pretty happy with this result. And maybe, I guess we can so that now we have a character that we can use in the future for artist other stuff. So there you go. I hope you learned something out of this. So now this is just now we have a base of a base, if you could call it like that. But now we have a character that we can use, that we have created ourselves. We can use for a bunch of stuff. We can we can remove the tattoo if we want to, and all kinds of, so there you go. So again, hopefully you learned something out of this, and you had fun and you enjoyed the video. I think I'm gonna split this video into 2 parts, because it's already 1 hour and 40 minutes long, so it's way too long for one whole video. So I'm gonna split it up in 2 parts. So when you're seeing this, this is the end of the second part, and yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed it and learned something out of it and had fun. I did. It was a ton of fun as usual. So if you did enjoy it, press that thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you like to. And if you have some tips, tricks, some comments, and something that I missed and whatnot, post that down there in the comment section. I would like to know it, so help me out. If you're a professional and I missed something, whatever, But anyway, take care of each other, be safe, and bye-bye. See you in the next episode. Take care now. Bye. Peace out.